I want you to say it like you mean it. I want you to say it like you're internalizing it. I want you to say it like the people on American Idol who don't really realize they sing bad. Just go ahead and say it out loud, okay? And the statement is this: I will not live an outstanding life by accident. I can only live an outstanding life by forming habits and creating disciplines that will allow me to achieve excellence every day. Okay, now how many of you believe that's a true statement? Raise your hand. How many of you would say that time management is one of those habits and disciplines that you're going to have if you're going to achieve excellence in your life? Would you agree with that? And so when we look at time management, I think we've got to start with our mindset about time management. And I'm going to start with a little bit of a strange question. I want you to think for a minute about how much does life cost? How much does life cost? Now, I go different places and I get all different kinds of answers. I hear, well, it's priceless, or you can't put a price on it, or it's invaluable, or whatever. I think if we really want to look at it in its most basic formula, I think life costs you everything. You start with nothing, you end at nothing. Life costs you everything. So everything you do is a huge investment of your time. It's expensive. If you sit here today for an hour and 15 minutes, an hour and 20 minutes, and you don't walk away with anything new that you can use in your job, then you have just spent an hour and 15 minutes that you can never get back. The person who invests their time most wisely is the one who gets ahead. It's just like money. Henry Ford said, I find that people who get ahead generally do so in the time that other people waste. And so what we've got to do is we've got to say, what can I do with those small cracks and crevices of time that are slipping away in order for me to become one of those super producers? You've got to try to find a way to invest your time in the most important task from a long-term perspective. In many instances, if you have managerial supervisory responsibilities within your system, whether that be to people who report indirectly to you or directly to you, that may mean doing the thing that affects the most people. What's going to get the most people moving forward, and then I'll work on my projects. If you don't learn to say no to some things, then you are going to continue to say no to some other more important things. If I don't learn to say no to some things, I'm saying no to my health because I don't have time to work out. I'm saying no to my health because I don't go to bed at a reasonable hour. I'm saying no to my health because I'm getting fast food instead of eating right. I'm saying no to my family because I don't have time to go home and spend time with my kids or my wife. If you don't learn to consciously say no to some things, then you will continually, unconsciously saying no to some other things.